Okay, cool. Let's get ourselves started. So again, you don't need anything. If you just want a little extra resistance, feel free to grab your ballas or any type of weights or yeah, that's it. Okay, gang, let's get ourselves started. I'm gonna keep this moving today. So let's let our feet just be in that parallel position. Actually, let's take heels together, toes apart. So heels together, toes apart, get your tailbone underneath you. Just let your arms be long. I'm gonna face you guys today. Let's go for like an anatomical roll down. So anatomical position, your feet would be parallel, but whatever. Let your palms face forward. So feel how open your chest is. And then as you roll down, just let your arms naturally do their own thing. So the palms can rotate back. Big inhale, and then on that exhale, roll yourself up and just really open up your chest. Peel your chest open, let your shoulders retract. So roll them open and back. And I'm just gonna face the opposite direction now. So again, palms face forward, big inhale, and then exhale, chin to chest. Just let those shoulder heads naturally rotate to how they want to. Just let the arms go along for the ride. Big inhale, and then exhale, roll yourself on up. Really lift your ribs up, and then peel the shoulders open. Let's do that one more time, okay? Big inhale, and then on that exhale, chin to chest. It's okay to transfer the weight towards the toes. Feel your butt turn on. Big inhale, and then use that exhale, roll yourself all the way on up, just letting your shoulders roll open. Okay, so we're gonna go into a 3-interval series. We're gonna go into jump ropes are gonna be jumping jacks are gonna be like our anchor exercise, and we'll do 3 exercises in between. Okay, so letting your feet be parallel, here we go. Take those arms open and out. And of course, take any modifications you need to make it a little more low impact. I think you guys know by now what your options are. That's passive aggressive. If you don't know what your options are, it would be here. Okay? So if you want to, do that. If you like this, reaching the arms forward as you jump, whatever feels natural in your body. So if my shoulder is bugging me, I would take my weights off and I would probably go for that forward motion with my arms. But again, I've been a lazy ass the past couple days. So I want to burn some calories. We're burning the calories. If I have to fix my hair throughout this, that means I'm doing it right. I want my hair to get loose because I want to be jumping. Let's go for about 15 more seconds. We're going to go into a little bit of mobility, so not necessarily Pilates, but getting us ready for the rest of our session. 5, 3, 2, and 1. See? My hair's coming out, gang. I'm doing it right. Okay, walk towards the front of your mat. Once you're at the front of your mat, left foot gets to stay put. Take your right foot back. Both arms, you can reach them forward. Same deal, keep the chest open. And then kind of tap the floor. Maybe you don't tap the floor, that's okay, but you're thinking about it. And then come to stand. Switch. Left leg goes back. Right leg stays forward. Think of lifting your chest off of your thigh. And then step on up. Keep going. Keep going. Opening up the hips here. Every time you stand, let's find that straight line. So really stick it at the top. And then think of just stretching that right leg straight back and the left leg straight back. So it travels on that same imaginary line every single time. And then you're breathing. And again, even as you go down, think of keeping your chest open and your shoulders down. Push through the heel as you come to stand, keeping the knee right over the ankle. Let's go for 10. Going as fast or as slow as you need. Let's go for 5. Good, 3, 2, 1 more on the left. Make sure you're even. Right, and center. Okay, second set, here we go, jumping jacks. Open and close. Open and close. We'll get into a little bit of our calves next. So feel how you guys are warming up your ankles right now, and you're jumping on the ball of your foot. So not just using the calves, but try to really tap into your butt right now. 10 more seconds. Good. Get those arms moving. Get that blood flowing. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, here we go. Roll the shoulders down. I'll face this way just so you can see. Actually, I'll face forward. Probably nicer to start. Okay, once you're there, shoulders down. Lift your right heel. Switch, go to the left. Switch, go to the right. Seems simple, right? Calf raises. But let's think of keeping the hip bones pointing straight forward and really lift straight up through the foot. Straight up. So if you look down at your toes, you're not rolling out to the pinkies. You're really pushing evenly through big middle toe. Once you feel stable, like you're not swaying from side to side, pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Yep. And you can reach the arms forward. It's okay to take your body slightly forward, so I'll stand to the side now. It's okay to kind of slightly lean forward, wherever makes you feel like you're connecting with your seat, okay? Tummies are in. Try to pick up the pace again, a little faster. So as one heel goes down, that opposite heel just lifts and lifts. Good, let's be here 10 more seconds. Again, pelvis is level and neutral, tummy is in. Let's go 5, really lift all the way up. Max plantar flexion or tippy toe-ish. Last 3. Hold both of those heels up for me in 2. Last one, hold both heels up. Now stay here for me. Squeeze the heels together. Keep those heels connected. Squeeze your inner thighs, wrap your glutes. Down, up, down, up. So tummies are in. Down, up, down, up. Like the floor is hot lava. Don't rest too long. Squeeze, squeeze. Go 4. Tummies are in. We should be feeling things. Let's go 3. Hold them up in 2. Last one, hold them up. Keep them up there. Lift those heels. Squeeze those inner thighs. Open the chest. Just lift and lift. Up, up, up. Put the work right here at the back of the leg. Go 5. Stomachs in. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down we go. Okay, last side. Here we go. Feet are parallel. Jump, jump, and jump. And we're breathing. Our neck is nice and long. And keep going. Maybe jumping a little higher. You're light through the toes, so we're not pounding on the ground. Good, but feel how much you're using your butt now. About 10 more seconds here. Keep breathing. Keep going. Last 5. Good, last 4, 3, 2, and last one. Here we go. Roll the shoulders down and back. Okay, just make sure you got space. We're gonna go into a curtsy. So hips get to stay forward. I'm gonna take my hands into a prayer position. Step 1 foot back. That front knee stays forward, and then come to stand. So kind of doing whatever feels natural with the arms. Once you come to stand though, really open up the chest. So this feels good for me. Pushing the heel of my hand back. My stomach is in, and I'm thinking of pushing through my big middle toe as I come up. Push through that big middle toe. Try not to just roll out onto the pinky. Get those inner thighs to fire up. Good, couple more. We're gonna make our way down to our mat after this, but keep going. Keep breathing. Good, let's go for 10. Think mobility. We're warming up through the hips and the seat. Good, let's go 5. Down and up. Let's go 3. Excuse you. Let's go 2. Make sure you're even. 1 more. And then all the way up. Walk towards the back of your mat. Roll down to walk out to a plank. Okay, here we go. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Big inhale. Exhale, round. Scoop it down. Walk out. 4, 3, 2, and we're there. Okay, once we're here, let's lift our hips just slightly. So I want you to think nice table of your back. Soft bend in the elbows. Stomach is in. So I'm beaming my butt back just slightly. Okay, now I'm gonna keep my shoulders right over my wrists without rounding in your back. Pull that leg in, whatever leg, I don't care, pull it in. Draw your tummy in, now pull it in more. Squeeze that back leg, squeeze that butt cheek, step it back, and switch. So whatever leg stays back, really squeeze it, lengthen it, and just breathe. Just breathe. Picking up the pace without compromising the back. No compromise in the shoulders. Chest is up. Eyes are down. Build some heat in those stabilizer muscles in the shoulders. Good, let's be here for 10 more seconds. Keep going. Make space. Let's go 5. Good, 4, 3, 2 more. 1, and knees down. Give yourself a second. Push back. Okay, and then roll yourself on forward and through. Okay, now once we're here, come to seated at the top of your mat. And then once you guys have that, we're gonna go for a few rollbacks and go for, again, 3 different variations of things. So let's make sure you have space on either side of your body. Okay, sit yourself up nice and tall. Use your hands for a second, lift your chest, extend your low back, and then go ahead and reach your arms forward. Once your arms are forward, let's keep them parallel to the floor, palms down, and then press your shoulder heads heavy into your back muscles. On that exhale, roll it back, go all the way down. Take your arms back if that feels good. Stretch back, draw your tummy in though here. And then reaching those arms up towards the ceiling. Again, shoulder heads heavy. Now keep that angle the same. Just pick up the head, neck, and shoulders, and then reach forward and up on that diagonal as you roll up. Reach through the fingertips. Do it again. Roll down and back. Good, up and through. And of course, if you need to modify this, keep your hands back behind your hamstrings the entire time and go for that half roll back. Just go to where you can and then roll right back up. So our goal here, gang, keep your feet exactly where they are and try to keep your pelvis relatively quiet. So what do I mean by that? You're not rolling around on it. You're just massaging your spine down and up. So when you roll up, you're not tucking your pubic bone. Let's go 2 more. And then we have our first little hold, I guess we could call it. Last one. We're gonna round back about, let's just go halfway. Just halfway, we're gonna stay there. Now flip those palms, they face inwards. Your stomach is in. We're gonna open both arms, hold it here. Your feet haven't lifted. Your low back hasn't collapsed. Your stomach is in, and then exhale, arms come together. Inhale, we open, and then exhale, like the heel of the hands are squeezing a yoga block in front of you. Inhale, open. So really work your stomach here. Even though you're just in this static hold, every time those arms come forward, I want you to draw your navel in towards your spinal column and really compress your insides. Good, let's go 3. Back to those roll-ups in 2. Hold it here, flip those palms down, and roll yourself on down. Pick up the pace if it allows. Just go a little faster. Notice if you're gripping in your hip flexors. Let's not. So it's hard to think about it, but think about squeezing your butt just a little bit right now. Just a little bit. If anything, it's that mind-muscle connection. Couple more. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Let's go 3 more like this, and then we have our second interval. Good, ribs are in, shoulders are down, and try to really extend your low back every time you sit up tall. Good, 1 more, reach those arms forward. Last one. Now hold it here. Get those shoulders back. Keep reaching through the fingertips as you roll back to that halfway point. So your halfway point may look a little different than mine. I want you to go to, again, where you can keep your feet flat. Okay, now keep your gaze forward. Keep that scoop in your abdominals. Let's start with that right arm. Lift it up and forward. Left arm lifted up and forward. I want you to keep your shoulders exactly where they are. Try not to twist your chest as you extend an arm and take it back. Good, let's go for 3. We're just gonna up it in 2. One more to the left. Now hold it here. If that was good, that was good. You stay there. Otherwise, both arms. Lift. Ooh, find that shake. And then lower. Try to get your biceps by your ears every time. And every time those biceps are by your ears, try to lift your chest a little more. Lengthen your side bodies. Let's go for 3. Good. Grow out of that low back. Stretch it. Let's go for 2. Last one, reach those arms forward. Now hold it here. Keep reaching forward as you roll down and back. Roll down. Take those arms back and lift up. Let's just do 3 to reset. Just to reset. And then we go right into it. Right into it. Keep reaching forward. Last one here. Last one. Okay, now hold it here. Our transition, what we're going to do in between each one, I may need to have you walk your feet in a little closer. Bend your elbows by your side. Just take your hands right back behind your hips. My fingertips face forward. That feels good on my shoulders. Your fingertips may need to face out. Bridge your hips up. Give yourself that stretch. Squeeze your seat, looking forward, or look up at the ceiling, whatever feels better for you. But lift up, tap down, hold it here, stomach in, strong. Don't change that shape. Reach the arms forward and roll it down and back. Okay, just going a little quicker here. Going a little quicker. Hands back, hips up, down, forward, and roll. So last little bit. We're down on the mat after this for some ab work. Enjoy the stretch right now. Enjoy the stretch, the opening of the chest. Maybe getting a little tricep work. Really squeeze your seat and think level pelvis, like your pelvis wants to stamp the ceiling. Pelvis wants to stamp the ceiling. Let's go 3 more. Knees track forward. We're gonna get into a bridge series after this, so really warm up through the inner thighs. 2 more. Good, 1 more, here we go. 1 more. And roll it on up. Hands back, lift the hips, and take it forward. This time, roll it down to stay down. Okay, adjust if you need to. Once you're down though, you guys are down. Okay, from here, go ahead and take those hands, palms face inward, interlace your fingers, please. Taking your hands back behind your head, elbows are nice and wide. Separate your feet just hip distance and parallel, but let's keep them there. Draw your tummy in, keep those elbows nice and wide. And then here we go, on that exhale, lift forward and up and pause. So once you're up there, you want to feel like you're taking your hands at the base of your skull and quite literally lifting up. Like your tip top of the head wants to tap the ceiling out there. Lift your chest a little more, double check you haven't tucked your pubic bone, keep it lengthened, and then take that stretch down. Couple more, exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. Hey, sweetie pie. Exhale, we lift. And inhale, we lower. 1 more like this. And down. Now on the next one, I want you to float. Actually, let's curl up and hold it. Now float your right leg up, tap it down, lower down. Curl up, lift that left leg up, tap it down, lower down. So simultaneous motion. You lift and you go down. You lift and you go down. Let's go 1 more either side. 1 more either side. Now on the next one, we're just gonna hold the lift. Hold the lift, stay there for me. Now keep that chest lifted, right leg up. Inhale, exhale, switch, and switch, and switch. Keep going, keep breathing. Couple more. Staying lifted, like the crown of your, like your forehead wants to tap your knee. See if you can curl up higher. Pelvis isn't moving, you're moving from the hip. Go 5. Both feet go down in 4. Both feet go down in 3. In 2. 1 more. Both feet down. Take your chest down. Elbows are nice and wide. Here we go, second set, just the chest lift to start. Exhale, you lift and you lower. So every time, it's okay if you don't come up as high. What I want you to look for is that you're not putting weight into your feet. and you're not tucking your tailbone. So keep that tailbone lengthened. Really think of corseting your ribs towards your hip bones. Let's go for 3. Good, let's go 2 more. Last one we hold. Last one we hold. Now I'm going to squeeze my legs together like I have one leg. I lift those legs up. I see if I can lift my chest a little more. And then from the hips, you tap and you lower. You tap and you lower. You breathe. Tap and lower. Go for 4. Keep breathing. Go 3. We're going to keep our legs up in 2. Last one. Hold the legs up. Take it down. Okay, this is our last interval for this thing. Elbows are wide. Big inhale on that exhale. I want you to lift up, curl to the left. Hold it there. Take it down through center. Lift up, curl to the right. And down through center. Good. Keep going. Keep breathing. Neck is nice and long. You're really twisting from your whole entire abdominal wall. You're not just twisting with the elbows. I skipped the chest lift. My bad. That was supposed to be our break in between. Go for 3. Well, let's just get it over with. Let's go for 2. Last one, hold it. Wherever you are, hold it. I'm twisted to the left. Send that right leg out. Stay there and switch. Stay there and switch. So ending with a crisscross. Really twist. Really twist. Ring it out. Go for 8. Pull that knee in, you lift higher. Go for 7. Keep it. Keep with it. Let's go for 5. Keep breathing. 4. Stay lifted. Go 3. Stay lifted. Go 2. 1 more. 1 more. Make sure you're even. Center and down. Okay, take your arms out to a T. Let's just stretch for a second. Once your arms are to a T, let your legs go from side to side. Give yourself that stretch. Okay, before we move on, I'm going to take my weights real quick and just place them around my ankle. We're going to go into a bridge series. So just giving myself a little extra here. And of course, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Okay, but once we have that, hi sweetie, lie yourself on down. Last thing we do, lying on our back. Make sure you got space back behind you. We're going to go for a little rollover in a second. Roll down. Arms are nice and long by your side. Walk your feet into where your bridge position would be. So not all the way in towards your hips, but relatively close. Press your arms down, press your triceps, shoulder heads, everything. Stomach in, just go ahead and lift your hips up to start. So first one, I kind of just like to make sure my alignment is correct. So it should feel like your knees are pointing straight forward, hip bones are level and lifted, stomach is in. Now notice if you're cranking your neck. I have a tendency to do this. I want you to relax your neck as much as you can here and really use your upper back muscles. And then start with that upper back. Lay it down. Lay the middle back down. Lay the low back and the tail down. Do it again. Scoop it up. Roll up. Squeeze. And then roll it on down. So going into a little bit of a series here. We're gonna start slow and build on it. Let's do 2 more like this. 2 more like this. Keep going, building some heat in the back of the leg. Feel your hamstrings, normal, very normal. Now hold it here for me. Your arms are down by your side, your stomach is in. Let's take those arms back, really stretch them back, stretch them back, stretch them back. Now keep your hips lifted. Try to press your arms down even though they're back behind you. Draw your tummy in. Now as you take those arms down by your hips, see if you can lift your hips a little higher. Okay, now arms go back, hips go down, ribs stay in, lift your hips, press your arms down. So think of reaching your tailbone away from those fingertips as your arms go back. Keep that chest open, squeeze. You're pressing evenly from right to left. And we're really finding length in our spine. Lengthen it. Draw that tummy in. Let's go 3. Keep breathing. Let's go 2. 1 more. One more. Arms get to stay down by your side. Roll yourself on down. Okay, so we're gonna set this with our legs coming up to this tabletop position. Okay, zip your inner thighs together. Try to rest your heels down towards your seat. I want you to think of a really tight ball. Okay, now hold it there. See if you can pull your knees in towards your chest, but keep your tailbone down. Draw your stomach away. Now send those legs out, reach them and just hold them. Feel where they need to be. If they need to go up higher, they need to go up higher, but they're not hanging off of your body. Now as you exhale, pull those knees in. Curl, 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 curl. And then inhale out. Exhale, pull. Inhale out. Exhale, pull. Adding on. If this is enough, you stay here. Relax your neck, guys. Arms are down. Pull your knees in. Give yourself a little rock. But as we do that rock, we keep those heels real close towards our butt so that we're using our spine to find that initial articulation. Keep breathing. Neck is long. Let's go for 4. Good. We're going to come back to this again. We have 2 more times. Try to keep those heels really close towards your hips. Go 3. Keep going. 2. 1 more. Pull it in. Feet go down. Okay, right back into it. Arms are down by your side. Go ahead and roll your hips on up. Squeeze. Roll your hips on down. Let's do that 2 more times. Just reset. Down, exhale, scoop and lift. Big squeeze. Down we go. 1 more like that. Roll it on up. Hold the lift for me. Press your arms down by your side. Keep those hip bones nice and level. Begin to march. Beginning to march. Nothing crazy. You're marching in place without your hips going down or dipping down. Really press through those arms. Keep that chest nice and open. Nice sharp line with the leg every single time. You're hinging from the hip. So if you had a ball placed in the crook of your knee, you wouldn't lose the ball every time because you're just floating from the thigh bone as opposed to hinging from the knee. Go for 5. Push the earth away with that supportive foot. Go for 3. Keep the waistlines evenly lengthened. 2. 1 more. Down. Now hold it down for exhale. Roll it on. Down. Pull the knees in if you need to wiggle out. Give yourself a little wiggle. Second set. Here we go. Arms down. Try to really compact yourself. And then take those legs out with control. Knees in. Give yourself a little scoop. Now this time I challenge you. Try to roll over a little more. Try to get your knees right over your forehead. Keep those feet close towards your seat. With control. Stretch it down. Stretch it down. Lengthen out. If that doesn't feel good, you just go for these little tucks. But if it feels good, go for that full stretch. Nice tight ball with control. Don't lose it as you roll down. Couple more. Relax the neck here. Push through those triceps. And roll it on down. If you need to take your arms a little wider for that, that's okay. Let's go 2 more. Roll over. And then roll it down. And again, we're just rolling to our shoulders, not our neck. Last one. Roll over. And then roll it on down. Oh, that's a lot on my triceps. Holy cow. Okay, last set. Here we go. Arms down by our side. This time we actually go for our shoulder bridge. So let's go for it. Just 3 of them. Roll yourself on up. Roll up. Push through those arms. Push through those heels. And then roll yourself on down. Oh, 2 more. Roll it on up, 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 up. And then roll it down, 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 down. Keep breathing. Roll it on up. Now hold it up. Let's stay up there. Stay with me. Okay, let's go for it. Right leg is up. Extend it. Let's hold it here. We're going to lower down. Flex the ankle, lift. Point that toe, reach. Stretch your hamstring, lift. Squeeze, lift. Keep that stomach in. Keep the pelvis level. Squeeze. 3 more on this side. Reach. 2. Reach. 1. Bend it. Take it down. Adjust. Get your hips level. 1 more time. Leg reaches. Ooh, stretch it. Push through that opposite leg. See if you can lift up a little higher. Down and up.
Pointed toe reaches, flexed ankle lifts. I like flexing my ankle up because I get a nice stretch on my hamstring. That's me. 5. Keep that tummy in. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it, hold it here. Walk those feet out wide. Take them wide. Enjoy it. It feels nice on the hips. My knees are pointed like 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. My big toes are heavy, so make the foot heavy. Push those arms down. Extend those hip bones up. Feel that squeeze right in the center of your cheek. Down and up. Now be intentional here. Think of pulling your heels towards your hip bones and your hip bones towards your heels. Push through that big middle toe, but feel the stretch in your back. You're not pushing away from your heels. No, no. Keep that tummy in. Find that spot deep in the center of the cheek. Go 5. Keep breathing. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Stay with me. Arms are down. Your big toes are heavy, yes? You're gonna keep them heavy. Press your knees open and open and open. So like if your hands were out here, the side of your knee is trying to touch your hands. Big middle toes, they are heavy. Your arms are down, your chest is open, your neck is relaxed. You're breathing. Let's go 8. Good, we're gonna lie on our stomach after this. Let's go 5, 4, 2 more. Last one, hold it, and then roll it on down. Ooh. Okay, now pull those knees in. I don't want to do any more rollovers, that's enough. Flex and point, flex and point. Okay, now hold them as such. Curl forward and up, really lift, 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 lift. Take one hand, grab for the top of the leg, top of it, tip top of it. Opposite leg goes about halfway, maybe a little lower. And then relax those shoulders, pull that leg in a little more. Switch, catch that opposite leg. Reach that free leg long. Straighten this top leg, pull it in a little more. Switch, catch, and switch, and switch. Just breathe, just breathe. I got one more thing here. No intervals, I just feel like doing it. Stay with me. Go for 5, really stretch those legs, reach those legs, stretch those arms up. Get those shoulders down, go 3, go 2, 1 more. Bend the knees in, hold it here, hands behind those hamstrings. Lift and curl up, give yourself a second. Okay, this is where we finish. Shoulders down, stomach in, pull those knees in a little more. Now stay there. Take those hands back behind the head, elbows are wide. Shoot your legs down and away. Lift up higher, pull the knees in, twist to the left. Center, pull the knees in, twist to the right. Good, keep your hip bones evenly weighted. So as you twist, you're twisting through your torso, not your hips. Go 1 more to the left, 1 more to the right. Hold center, stay with me. Right leg taps and lifts. Left leg taps and lifts. Squeeze. Go 5. You guys got this. Both feet go down. And 4. And 3. Stay lifted in the chest. 2. 1 more either side. Both feet down. Arms go forward. And then big inhale. Exhale, roll on up. Reach forward. Let's just do that 2 more times because that feels lovely. Roll down and back. Shoulders down. Arms back 2 more times. Lift and curl. Breathe. And then roll it on down. 1 more. Roll on up. Give yourself a stretch. Reach for those ankles. And I'm going to swing my legs around, lie on my stomach. So getting a little back extension after all of that. Okay, here we go, gang. Once we're down, we are down. Okay, you're gonna have to leave me alone. I love you. Okay, once you guys are here, make sure you've got some space with your arms. Let's take our forehead down. Rest your forehead down. Okay, scoot yourself back again. I want you to be able to stretch your arms in front of you. So from here, draw your stomach in, press your legs together
and down. And I want you to think of squeezing your butt, really push your hip bones forward. Push them forward like they're scooping under you almost. And then from here, keep the toes heavy. Keep the toes heavy. Hands are just right here. On that inhale, go ahead and lift your upper back. Lift, 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 lift. Hold it here. You're not even putting weight into your hands. Nope, you're not. You're pressing your hip bones down. You're drawing your stomach in. You're lifting, lifting, lifting. And then lower down. Do that a few more times. Lift, 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 lift. Just hold that stretch. And then exhale, lower. Couple more. Lift, 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 lift. And then lower down. One more. Lift, 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 lift. Now hold it here. My gaze is down. My hands are just here resting. Squeeze your legs together. Keep your chest lifted. Without bending at your knees, float your legs up and down. You're not bending at your knees. You're reaching the legs long to lift them and then lower down. Good. Squeeze. Couple more. I'm choosing to go in a turnout today. My hips and my heels are together. It feels nice today. Let's go one more. One more. Down. Push up and back. Give yourself a stretch. Stretch your triceps. Stretch your low back. Roll forward. Here we go. First set of our interval. So hands come down or your knuckles can come down. Whatever works for you. Okay. One at a time. One leg goes long back behind you. Square yourself off first. So enjoy this because this is where we're going with it. Chest up, eyes down. Stretch your right leg back or that opposite leg back. Now just hold it here for me. Table the spine again. Step one foot in, one foot out. Whatever foot you just stepped in, step it back and back. Left foot, right foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, left foot, right foot. Just keep going, keep alternating. I want you to think of keeping the same table shape of your spine. So every time you step a foot in, that foot goes right underneath its respective knee. If you mess up, who cares? I think I've messed up already. Whatever, you're going, you're breathing. Little coordination for the brain here to alternate every single time. Let's go 3. Chest up, don't sink in between the shoulders. Let's go 2. Keep pulling that tummy in. One more. Meet me with your knees where they are. Knees are right underneath you. Chest up, tap the floor, and lift. Just a little tap. Keep beaming your butt back behind you. Keep pushing away through those shoulders. Go 3. Stomach in, go 2. One more. Up. And knees down. Give yourself a quick stretch. Arms go forward. Okay, lie down. Let's do our second set. I just want to do 2 sets of this. We don't need to do 3. Lie down onto your stomach. Okay, let's make sure we have some space. I'm sorry, sweetie. Can you move, please? Okay, so legs are long, hands are down. We're going for our breaststroke now. So just adding on from where we were in our last series. Okay, hands down by our side, stomach in. Squeeze those inner thighs together. On your inhale, slide your arms forward, lift your chest. On that exhale, think of pulling the pinkies back towards your hips. Fingertips reach towards your heels. Try to push those pelvic bones into the floor. Squeeze those inner thighs together, lift a little more, and then bend everything. Okay, so I'm gonna look to you guys. I feel like this feels better for me. So my legs are squeezed together, hands are down. I'm gonna kick my legs 3 times. So push those hip bones heavy into the floor. Squeeze, let's kick 1, 2, 3. Now shoot your arms and legs away in opposition. Lift, lift, lift. Circle the arms around. Lift your chest. Now look to the right this time. Bend it all back in. Hip bones down. Kick 3, 2, 1. Slide and reach, 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 lift, and bend. One more, other side. 2, 1. Reach and extend. Exhale, we lift. Last one to the right. Here we go. Kick, 2, 1. Reach, lift, 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 lift. Circle, open, open, open. And rest it down. Push up and back. Give yourself a stretch. Give yourself a stretch. Okay, last time. Here we go, gang. Last plank of the day. Hands down, shoulder distance and parallel. Stomach in. Find that length in your spine here. Take the sway out, so not hyperextending, but just find that length. Draw your tummy in. Soft bend those elbows. Let the pits of the elbows point towards each other. And then take that right leg back, left leg back. Now squeeze those inner thighs together. Find that length. Okay, we're gonna take the leg across the body. So think left knee, right elbow, center. Right knee, left elbow. Keep your gaze fixed. Keep your shoulders fixed. And try to really work that rotation of your abdominals here. Draw the stomach in. Good, neck is nice and long. Let's go for just about 8. We're gonna find our feet back together in center. In 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Center, now hold it for me here, chin to chest. Scoop and walk back. 3, 2, 1. Roll yourself on up. Roll your shoulders down. Okay, we're not done. Get yourself some water. And we're gonna make our way towards the top of our mat. Okay, once we're at the top of our mat, feet are gonna be, let's keep them just parallel, hip distance-ish. Okay, once I have that, I'm gonna step my left foot back, my right foot is forward. I'm gonna keep my legs both straight and square off my left hip so that it's facing forward. Drawing my stomach in. Here we go, relax the shoulders. I'm going straight down, hold it here. So the first one, if you need to adjust, you should be able to see your knee underneath you. Stomach in, heel is heavy through that front foot, push straight up. Let's do that just 3 more times so you get the feeling. You go down and you go up. 1 more, down and up. Now on the next one, hold it here, hold it down. Right leg stays put. I want you to straighten that left leg. Take your chest forward. Make sure you're square. Push up through that front leg. Lower down. Left leg straightens. Right leg straightens. Down. Straighten the left. Straighten the right. And down. 2 more this direction. Push. 1 more this direction. And up. Now reverse it. You're going to bend into that front leg first. Bend into that back leg. Go straight up. Ooh. Use those inner thighs here. Don't lose it. Up. And forward. Down. And up. Stomach in. Let's do it a few more times. Really segment the movement. Think about what it is that you're doing. You're staying stable. And up. 1 more. Take it forward. Take it back. Take it up. Now this time we're going to hold it forward. Bend into that front leg. Now stay here for me. Square yourself off. Stomach is in. I want you to put that weight into that front heel. That front heel. Now stay here. Just lift and hold. Make that back leg longer. I'm going to step back a little bit. Make your back leg longer. Reach it away. I want you to find that soft bend in your standing leg. Lower and lift. So this back butt cheek is on. It is on. Think of picking your leg up from the center of your cheek. Relax your foot as best you can. Draw your stomach in. Go for 3. Go for 2. Okay, last one, you're gonna hold it and pause. Hold it, reach it away. Release your fingertips towards the floor. Lower it down, 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 down. Hold it. Look back in between your legs. Try to walk your hands right next to that front foot. Lift that back leg up. See if you can lift it up higher. Now maybe turn out in the hip. That's okay. Turn out in the hip. Just lift and lift and lift. Your stomach is in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep breathing. Go 4. Try to pull your tummy away from your thigh. Go 3, 2, hold it. Lift it, lift it, lift it. Now
Now start to come to your fingertips. Keep reaching that back leg away. Stomach in. Reach, 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 reach. And you're up. Okay, split yourself, face forward. Before we go into that other leg, let's turn our feet out, heels slightly in, toes out. And before you do anything, just lower down into the first one. Kind of adjust where your knees need to be. You want to feel like your knees are right over your ankles. And then once you have it, just stand nice and tall. Before you even do anything, be intentional. You want to feel like your heels are pulling towards each other. Your bladder control is pulling up. Okay, letting your arms go down. I'm gonna let my palms face inwards. As I go down, take my arms out to that T. Now here's where I take my chest open, pull my shoulders down and back. See if I can lower into my hips a little more. Now as I come to stand, I'm gonna reach up, reach up. So I lied, I wanna keep my palms facing up now. Stomach in, I'm gonna lower down, my palms face up. That feels better for me. Do what feels good for you. Shoulders down, stomach in. See if you can get a little lower. Now as we come to stand, try to squeeze those heels together. Couple more, go down. Go up. Go down. Go up. So get your pelvic floor to fire up. Get your glutes to fire up. Let's go. 3. Even lengthen your side body muscles. Let's go 2. 1 more. Hold it down. Now stay here for me. Palms face forward so you can get a little lower. Let's reach to the right. Reach, 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 reach. Center. Reach to the left. Reach, 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 reach. And I'm reaching through that opposite finger. And center. So feel how your hips are rooted. You're not going anywhere. 1 more. Hold it. Now take it down. Give yourself that stretch. And center. Stretch. And center. Reach to the right and stretch down. Center. Reach to the left and stretch down. Center. Couple more. And breathe. Let's go 1 more either side. 1 more either side. And center. 1 more to the left. And center. Woo! Stand on up. Last thing we do here, I'm going to take my hands, interlace my fingers, hands back behind my head, elbows wide. I'm out of breath. Okay, go down. Make sure your feet are in that same position. Stay here. Lift that right heel. Lower it down. Lift that left heel. Lower it down. Lift the right. Lift the left. Open the chest. Go down a few inches. Up a few inches. Oof. Good. Try to keep that chest open. Head back. Into the hands, lift up at the base of the skull. Let's go 4. Ooh. Go 3, 2, 1. Heels down and lift. Reach your arms up. Give yourself a forward fold. Just stretch. Make that twist over to the left. You wanna go outside? I'm gonna open the door for my dog. There you go. You can go out. Okay, once we're here, we should be in perfect position. Right foot back, left foot forward. Square yourself off. You're not walking that tightrope. Give yourself some space. We're almost done with class, gang. Stay strong. Okay, both legs are nice and straight for me. Squeeze that right glute. Stomach in. We go straight down first. Okay, go straight down. You shouldn't be able to see your knee. Stay here for me. Actually, we did 3 of these. Go straight up. Let's do it on this side too. 3 more, or 2 more, excuse me. Down and up, down and up. Okay, now let's get into it. Go down, back leg, she straightens first. Find that length through your spine. You're not collapsing in your back. Back leg is straight. Push through that front heel. Do it again. Go down, back leg straightens, front leg straightens. Do it again. Doesn't seem like much, but try to really take your time here. Focus on keeping your hips square and center. Focus on pushing through all 5 toes of that back leg and try to simultaneously straighten. Try to simultaneously square off both hips as you straighten that front leg.
So pull that front hip back, stretch that back hip forward. One more this direction. Forward and up. Now just reverse it. Ooh. Take your chest forward as you bend into that front leg. Your back leg is still straight. Now it bends. And then both legs straighten as you come up. Forward, back, both legs straighten together. And down, and up. Let's go 3 more. 3 more, just find your coordination. Stomach is in, both side bodies are evenly lengthened. 2 more. And up, last one. Last one. And up. Okay, now this one, make sure you got space. I'll scooch back a little bit. You're gonna take that forward hinge position, find your balance, make that back leg long, lift it. Now once you're there, ground that foot, draw your tummy in, straighten that back leg, square off your hip, just lift and lift. Relax your foot, work from your seat. Work from your seat, your standing foot, it is stabilizing. So if you need to level off, just lift your chest a lot, who cares? The further down your chest is, the more challenging. Go 3, stomach is in, go 2. Last one, hold it. Now make that leg really long, really, really, really long. Reach those arms forward, take your chest down. Try to touch for the outside of your foot. Maybe externally rotate, that's okay today. I'm fine with that. And just lift, and lift, and lift. Push the earth away, let your head relax. Go 3. Keep breathing. Go 2. 1 more, hold that leg up there, hold it up there, give yourself that stretch, reach it, reach it, reach it. Start to come to your fingertips. Lift, reach up, and give yourself that stretch. Okay, here we are. This is where we finish. Heels together, toes apart. Pull that tummy in, reach those arms forward. I'll stand to the side so you guys can see better. Reach those arms forward, pull your shoulders down, lift. Ooh, find something to focus your gaze on. So your chest is open. Zip those inner thighs together and down. Similar to how we started. You're nice and put together though now. Pull that tummy in. Stretch and stretch and stretch. Go 3. Go 2. 1 more. Hold it up, reach the arms forward, pull those shoulders down and back, keep those heels together and connected. Okay, take it down, keep the shoulders over the hips, lift, go down and lift, squeeze and lift. Keep length in your spine. Go for 3. Ooh. Go for 2. You guys got this. 1 more. Hold it down, hold it, little pulses. Go 6, 5, 4, 2 more. 1, up, and stay there. Separate your feet. Ooh, 3 times. Go down, pulse 3, 2, 1, and up. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, and up. Last one. 3, 2, 1, up, feet together, circle open around, roll the shoulders down and back, and we are all done. Good job, gang. Thanks for playing. Yeah, happy Thursday. I hope you guys have a great weekend. It's a little overcast here today. Don't forget your sunblock. And that's it, gang. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, drink water, call a friend, and do some activity. Just get out of your head. Okay, gang, see you next time.